Hi guys, you are watching Sportstar and it's a very special day for us. It's the second edition of the Sportstar Aces Awards, and today here we are sitting with Mr. WV Raman, the Indian women's cricket team coach, one of our guests. So we're going to have a small chat with him on what his thoughts are and memories are with Sportstar. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, you have been a long time friend of us. I mean, like Sportstar and the Hindu. So what have been your favorite memories reading Sportstar? Any particular incident that you remember while reading Sportstar?
When I started playing cricket, we used to obviously read Sportstar, and it was a great thrill. You couldn't wait to get that edition because the reports were very good and the pictures were fabulous. And we would always take the center spreads and stick it on the walls of the house of those years cricketers. We grew up with it, and that almost became a part of our routine in terms of reading about various sports. It's not just cricket alone. In terms of a comprehensive magazine, I thought that was probably the best, and I think it still continues to be one of the best.
And sir, talking about our awards function, you were here last time as well, and this time again you will be there. So, what do you think about this Aces Awards and the multi-sport? So many sports personalities coming and talking to us. It's a nice exchange under the same roof. So, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts on the all sports, whatever has happened in India in 2019?
It gives everybody a great measure of what is happening in the sports across the country and also internationally. And quite obviously, the awardees are obviously going to be very thrilled because in as much as everybody achieves a lot, still those achievements to be recognized is something everybody looks forward to. And this is a function where the best are picked and then given the awards. And also socially, it's a great occasion to meet so many achievers in various sports, under one ceiling. We can meet each other and catch up with old friends, and all those achievers who you would like to meet.
Right.
You get to meet here in this function, so that's the added attraction.
Any particular sport, cricket we all know, but any particular sport besides cricket that you followed in the last 1 year, which you really think our athletes were impressive in it?
Yeah, obviously we are winning a lot of medals in the big events these days in other sports and stuff. But personally, I follow a lot of tennis, golf, and snooker and billiards. I do watch the athletic side of things occasionally, but you won't call me a great fan or a great follower. If you ask me for statistics, I'll be stumped. And the other thing is that I'm trying to slowly get a little bit of knowledge about football because that's catching up amongst the youth, and it's also something that you get to hear people talk about with great fervor and passion once the EPL starts and once our franchisee football ISL starts. So that way, these are all things that come out of a function like this. You see these guys, and then okay, yes, there are more achievers here than I thought I knew.
Right.
So it's again a form of learning as well.
And coming back to cricket, because we can't let you go without asking about our women's cricket team. They've been doing really well for the last many years, and ever since you took up, this is going to be the World Cup where you are going to coach them for the first time in a World Cup. So what are your thoughts on the tournament down under? It's just next month. And the selection, there's a young girl called Richa who's been selected. Overall, what do you think about the selection process and the World Cup?
See, I think the best have been picked, and along those lines, there's nothing to be really spoken about. The other fact is that these girls have been working hard over the last 6-7 months in terms of fitness, in terms of skills, and they're also beginning to understand their cricket better, which is important. And as far as the World Cup is concerned, we do have a tri-series before the World Cup, which means that we do get enough opportunities to practice and also play matches in Australia, which is where the World Cup is going to take place. So that's one advantage. But at the end of the day, what will matter is as to how well or what we do on those key days during a major competition.
Right.
There's no saying who's going to do what. So that being the case, I think we need to look at doing as well as we can on almost every single day we take the field. and then we'll have to improvise and adapt to whatever the demands of the situations are.
Right, right. And the women's cricket team, it had a set of players for the last many years. We had Mithali, Harman, and we know these players, Smriti. But these days, I mean, like for the last couple of years or so, a lot of new players are coming up, like Shafali Verma, Richa I spoke about. So do you see a change in the approach of the youngsters? Like every year there's a new player that's coming up. That was not the case many years ago. There was only a set of players who were playing.
The game is definitely going to grow amongst the girls. You will see a lot more girls taking up cricket. Quite obviously, the way things are and the way things are going to happen in the future, the girls will also feel that cricket can be a career option. And you will find a lot more new cricketers come into the fold. And obviously, if you're going to get a lot more girls coming to the game, you will see a lot of new names, announcing themselves and pushing themselves to get into the senior side or the A side or the emerging side. And that is going to make it really competitive, which is good for the overall health of the system.
And sir, my last question, that is, Smriti is winning an award today. She's winning the Sportswoman of the Year cricket. Your assessment of Smriti over the years, in a nutshell?
She is a very thoughtful cricketer. She knows her game well, and she's also a very good thinker about the game. And the best part about her is that she doesn't really sort of think too much about too many things. She knows what to do as far as batting is concerned, and she keeps it simple.
Thank you so much. That's like precise and sweet. Thank you so much for watching Sportstar, and we'll be bringing in more interviews for you. Stay tuned.